Now from Chicago is Arsalan Iftikhar, an international human rights lawyer. Thanks very much indeed for your time. In the past, courts were obliged to hear testimonies of witnesses for both the prosecution and the defence. I think it was Articles 277 and 289 of the law. It was designed to show that the system was fair. Why do you think that they've brought in this difference now?
Well, to be honest with you, Rob, I have no idea. I mean, the concept under international law, for due process and a defendant having the right to hear witnesses and allow witness testimony from both the prosecution and defense is a sacrosanct part of international law, as encapsulated both in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the ICCPR, and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the UDHR. And so I think if Egypt goes forward with this, obviously it will be, it strikes at the heart of everything that is legal and will, just show more kangaroo courts hopping around the streets of Cairo. Yeah,
the court system in Egypt has come under criticism internationally a lot, particularly in the last few years. What kind of impact is this going to have on any form of credibility the system has?
Well, it would be fast. I'm astonished that they would take these steps because essentially, they're removing any window dressing, completely from, these sham trials. And again, international human rights observers, have been calling on General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to, restore due process for people brought within the judicial system of Egypt. And this, this is just another line in the kangaroo court system that Sisi has created in Egypt today.
What do you think is going to be the impact on human rights in Egypt?
Well, I think ultimately, a country's democratic institutional human rights framework is only as strong as its judicial system. And so as long as the letter of the law is being respected, which it's clearly not here in Egypt in terms of, violating international legal norms on due process, it can only, chill, it can chill free speech. It can, chill dissent, even more than it's already been chilled during the tenure of Sisi.
Arsalan Iftikhar is an international human rights lawyer. He's based in Chicago. Thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure, Rob.